The round of 8 is underway from Kansas Speedway.
Well, that outside line had a little bit of trouble. Got everybody stacked up there behind them, trying to put themselves in position to take advantage of that issue on that restart.
The fourth row, 3 wide. They didn't see that video from last year. The no concern, 3 wide off the exit of turn 2.
Yeah, everybody. Gregson went through the middle there. Tyler Reddick up high already, running that line in the third groove, trying to keep his momentum up. He's got clean air on the nose of that car. He's going to have that momentum coming down this front straightaway to go by the 10 car. He's going to get on the outside of Jones as well.
It's Bell, Cindric, Reddick, Custer, Allgaier, top 5.
The 2 of Reddick is so good on the top of the racetrack. Oh,
the 8 car.
The 8 with, oh, I see the fire and the smoke. That looks to be a major mechanical failure for Truex.
So Ryan Truex, younger brother of Martin Truex Jr., behind the wheel of the 8.
A fire truck, if you need it, just past turn 2 here.
There, his spotter's letting him know where the fire truck is.
Never good information.
Austin Cindric coming to pit road, 9 laps in the stage. This is not a strategy play. About 5 laps ago, he said, I have a vibration. It's getting worse. He asked how many laps are left in the stage. They told him 10 a moment ago. He said, no way it makes it to the end. I am positive I have a loose wheel. You certainly don't want that, Steve, from the beginning of the race. A loose wheel. Austin said he feels like it's on the left side, but he knows he has a loose wheel somewhere. Certainly big playoff implications here. One of the ones that we felt like could be in Miami for the championship for. He did have that wall contact earlier on, but said it feels like more like a loose wheel.
Wow, what a great shot.
That is so good. Now the 9's going to pull to the bottom, try to get a run. Will Custer continue to fight him with 2 laps to go? We're going to see.
Yeah, Noah needs that point.
Oh, I like this, though. I think right here he's going to have a run. I think the 00 might actually overcook the entry. The 9's going to get in the gas a little bit sooner down the backstretch.
Every position is a point, and points so important they will be paid in one more lap. As Christopher Bell has been out front, and you hear Cole Custer had to get out of the gas there. Will that give the opportunity to Noah Gragson to make that pass? He tries to side draft him.
That's what's so difficult. They've been running that wall. So can Noah make this work? Can he keep that car on the bottom? Carrying that momentum? No. Cole Custer's going to get that run. See how loose Noah got on corner exit.
Gragson was sideways as he came out of the turn. Down the backstretch for the final time in stage 1, Christopher Bell. He has won 18 times, 18 stage wins this year. This will be his 3rd playoff stage win. And Christopher Bell has led every lap of stage 1. It's once again Bell and now Custer making up row 1. Bell on the inside, Custer on the outside. And a little help from the 7 Cole Custer has, as Tyler Reddick trying to fight for that 2nd spot on the inside of the track. Little tire rub there out of Cole Custer.
Once again, we see Reddick just not as good at the bottom of the racetrack. He goes to the bottom again and doesn't make up any ground on the 10 of Chastain. Look at Chastain in that black car with the green numbers. Big run on Allgaier in the 7.
Yeah, Allgaier a little bobble through the middle of the turn. That allowed the 10 of Chastain to take advantage of that bobble. Now we'll see if Allgaier can fight back on the bottom of 1 and 2. Right now it's Cole Custer out front. Here's how he got the lead.
Custer drove underneath the 20 of Bell, and then I'm taking this spot. Actually, a little contact right here. A little bit of left front damage on that 20 car.
And the spotters are up on the back of the building in the background there, so they're going away from him.
Yeah, but I don't care, man. You're driving the car. Spotter's not driving it. You know what I mean? That's racing. Cole Custer didn't mean to run into him. It's just racing, you know. He thought he had a little more room than he did. Then this battle a little further back. It's 3-car battle. Getting at it.
Bring it down pit road. Bring it down pit road.
May have been some contact. You see the right front tire is, well, the camber is completely off of that. And the 22 was around him. The caution has come out.
Yeah, remember the 22 had to pit in the first stage, went a lap down. He was out there on a little bit older tire. Let's see what happens right here. The 22 and the 18 on corner entry. The 22 just gets in the back of the 18 and then makes contact again.
Yeah, that contact with the right front into the 18 for the 22 could be an issue. Damaging the suspension a little bit with that car.
Custer and Bell, 1 and 2 up there. And it's Cole Custer who wanted that outside line, but Bell with an amazing restart might take the lead back as they go through 1 and 2.
You better have a good eye on Ross Chastain in the 10. He's going to run the top of the racetrack. He's going to come off turn 2 with momentum. He'll get to the outside of the 20, clear the 20. What's he going to do in the entrance of the corners? We have some smoke here off Cindric's car.
A little bit of tire rub potentially for Cindric. And now it's maybe cleared itself as we see the 20 of Bell now fighting with the 10 of Ross Chastain. How aggressive will Chastain be with Bell?
Very. That's Ross Chastain. But I was worried about Christopher Bell losing more than just that one position. I was worried he was going to lose a bunch. They were lined up on the outside. He drove in turn 3 and made it stick. Now, still, the battle's coming from Chastain. This Bell right here has got to be able to carry enough speed through the center of the corner. We see the 22 car. What's this smoke coming from? 3 wide. Oh, contact with John Hunter Nemechek.
Custer leading, Bell second, Reddick third. I mean, I know people are like, guys, you keep talking about the big 3. This is why. Not only do they dominate in the win column, they take over races like this. So many opportunities for other guys to go up and grab the spots. These 3 have shut them out.
But you're going to want to tune in to the next couple of races with Austin Cindric in a must-win situation. In a situation where he feels like he's got to go out there and make it happen. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, and you're going to want to tune in and watch the last laps here because Reddick, I think, has the best car in the field running third with 2 of his closest guys up there in first and second as we see the 9 trying to recover from those positions he lost on pit road.
So Custer's up front and Bell running second. Reddick is third. So the big 3, 1, 2, and 3. And Custer pulling away from Bell. This is going to be his 8th stage win of the season as Bell dives down a little bit lower as they work their way through 3 and 4. But Cole Custer, the 21-year-old from California, wins stage 2 at Kansas. So we'll see if this choice of the inside line works for Bell. He has a good launch there. Bell on the inside, Custer on the outside.
Custer working really hard. If he can get on that right rear quarter panel, the 20 to slow him down, he can't do it. Christopher Bell clear going into turn 1.
Pulling away, the fight now for third, 3 wide. Tyler Reddick on the inside, Allgaier in the middle.
Chase Briscoe on the very top is going to clear both of them.
Momentum prevails for Briscoe. He moves up to the 3rd spot.
That driver, that 98 car, that's the guy I think is going to join the big 3 in Miami. Continues to improve throughout the year.
Reddick's going to come, but Tyler's the only one, and caution is coming out, and if it came out right before he got to the line on pit road, it's going to be closed.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the ruling is right here. Where is the leader? They'd be better off to go ahead and do their pit stop right here. No, don't. Oh, they should have stopped.
But well, Steve, if pit road was closed when he came onto it, he can't do his service.
Yeah, I would have gambled.
He's gonna come out about 7th. He's gonna come out about 7th, the way that all blended out. Otherwise, he would have had to start at the tail end of the longest line, which would have essentially been about maybe 16th or 17th.
Custer on the outside, Briscoe on the inside. First time he's been up front for a restart. And a big push from Christopher Bell in the 20. Briscoe up front in Kansas.
That push just Christopher Bell right up into second place.
We got trouble right here.
Way out of line is the 00 of Cole Custer. He tries to come back up.
That was a huge save.
Yeah, hit hard by Justin Haley in the 11.
Wow.
It was just that close. Christopher Bell looked like he had the position and was going to take away the lead from Briscoe, but couldn't do it. Look at how tight this is.
Marty Snyder just told us that Chase Briscoe was asking for some help with these lap cars, and this is why. Brandon Brown, see right there, went to the bottom, gave both of them, well, almost enough room. Christopher Bell made it 3 wide. That's great racing.
So Chase Briscoe up front is screwing up the plans for the big three. They thought, oh, it's going to be somebody that's going to join us. Well, if Briscoe wins this, who knows if all the big three are going to make it in. Now, Bell once again diving to the low side of the racetrack, trying to take away that top spot.
Junior, I think that now.
Contact! They both hit! Bell slams into the Briscoe, and now Bell across the grass. The 98 was sliding.
How much damage? Look at all the damage on that 20.
See if the 98 car got through this relatively unscathed. See if what kind of damage he may have gotten. Oh yeah, a lot of left front damage.
Yeah.
Man, that was a great battle they had going on right there.
It looks like the 0 made the 98 check up.
That's very possible.
Green flag back in the air.
Outside lane gets a little bit of momentum.
More contact as they dive into one. 3 wide for third. Allgaier all the way up the racetrack. Cole Custer has the lead. Reddick slides up. They maybe make a little contact in the wall.
Oh, look at the one car. All that stuff you'd like to see parted for him. In the middle.
Custer was all the way up against the wall. Now he's dropping back. 3 wide for second. Here comes Justin Haley in the 11.
Oh, if that one car can clear, he's got to find a way to get through here.
He's just going to drive in the deepest and hope the tires are going to work. He's got to clear these 2 cars stuck in the middle.
Slides up the track. Reddick is going to come out in second.
Oh, that's just going to bottle that one car up. All of that, he's going to have to clear the 2 car right here.
Tear it up.
Caution's
back
coming
out.
up. Another restart.
That couldn't have gone better for the 1 car. There were moments that we needed him to pass guys, but now he'll get another shot at a restart. 2 rows closer to the front.
5 laps to go. Great restart for Brandon Jones. Down to the apron, fighting for position. Reddick staying right on the white line. Here comes Allgaier in the 7. He comes up to 7 or second.
Brandon Jones did everything he needed to do. Got the lead, was very disciplined running the bottom of the racetrack.
Annette staying right on the bottom of the racetrack. Briscoe up high against the wall. Reddick running back there in the 5th position.
What an amazing comeback for Chase Briscoe.
Brandon Jones still up front. 2 laps to go.
See Briscoe's car's dancing around. See how loose it is right there? Just not enough grip that he's going to need to run down Brandon Jones. This is what Brandon Jones wants to see. Side-by-side action behind him.
Here comes Reddick now. He's going to give it a shot. He moves up to second. Up to the wall he goes. Brandon Jones staying down close to that white line as he exits now turn 4. Coming up on 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
I'm not sure this one's over yet. That 2 car gained on the leader with a pass. Can he put it together in just 1 lap?
He's going to have to do it in less than a mile and a half.
He's going to have a huge run down this back straightaway on this 19 car.
Oh, this finish is going to be great, Rick. Where are they going to go in 3 and 4?
How tight will it be? Brandon Jones trying to get his first win ever in the Xfinity Series. Reddick up high. He's going to have momentum as he comes out of 4. Does he have enough time? Reddick tags the wall. It's going to be Brandon Jones winning in Kansas.
Awesome job today, buddy. Awesome job.
How about that, Kansas Speedway fans? Brandon Jones, 22 years old, from Atlanta, Georgia, comes through with a win. He told me the worst part about being knocked out of the playoffs at Dover, he didn't get a shot to fight for the right to advance. But how about that win, Brandon?
I knew this was going to happen. I knew we were going to get to this racetrack, get knocked out of the playoffs, and then have a shot to go to the final round. But I'm super excited, man. This team has been through hell and back with me for a couple of years now, and I cannot believe we just pulled this off today, and it's all because of those guys down there. So thank you to everybody. Flo just came on board, new sponsor with us. I'm sure they're going to enjoy this one today.
Right, all the work that goes into it. A young man getting his first career win, Kansas Speedway race fans.
And while the celebration is going on, guys to the ground. That's Cole Custer getting back up now. but a fight going on down there, Dave.
And they're still at it down here. Custer's been pulled out of this mess here. Custer and Reddick walked towards each other, and then the confrontation started. Little name calling, a lot of shoving, but neither the driver of the 2 or the 00 happy with each other.